Hey, welcome back. Today we're diving into 10 high-paying jobs AI can't replace. If you're worried that bots will steal your paycheck, this video will do two things: calm you down and show you where to invest your time. I'll explain why each role is resilient to automation, what unique human skill keeps it safe, and how you can future-proof a career in that field. Stick around. Near the end, I'll reveal a surprising job that combines handcraft, storytelling, and gut instinct. You won't expect how valuable that mix is anymore. That's our curiosity loop. Keep viewers watching. Quick promise: this isn't hype. These are jobs that rely on deep human judgment, physical unpredictability, emotional trust, or moral responsibility. Things current AIs struggle to replicate. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap of which careers to consider and what skills to sharpen. Later, I'll also tell you a short exercise you can do today to test whether your job is AI resistant. It's useful, quick, and revealing. 1. Clinical psychotherapists and mental health clinicians. Why AI can't replace them. Therapy depends on human empathy, nuance, and ethical judgment. AIs can analyze speech patterns, but they cannot experience human vulnerability or carry long-term therapeutic alliances. Mental health work includes reading micro-expressions, managing crises, and holding messy, ambiguous emotions. Places where trust and human presence are indispensable. How to future-proof. Develop relational skills, therapy modalities, CBT, EMDR, DBT, and ethical decision-making. Blend tech as a tool, not a crutch, to scale your practice. Later, I'll explain why the same human trust skill that protects therapists also shields a surprising physical profession. 2. Palliative and critical care nurses. Why AI can't replace them. In end-of-life and ICU settings, you need hands-on care, rapid improvisation, and moral clarity. Machines can monitor vitals, but they can't hold a hand, soothe a family, or make split-second trade-off calls under pressure. The job requires physical dexterity, emotional labor, and the ability to coordinate across chaotic teams. How to future-proof. Specialize. Critical care, anesthesia, palliative medicine. Build communication skills and master tech that augments care, e.g., remote monitoring. 3. Skilled trades. Electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians. Why AI can't replace them. These roles take place in unpredictable environments. Old wiring, custom fixtures, wet basements. They require tactile problem-solving, manual dexterity, and on-site judgment that robots struggle with because of variability and cost. Also, trusted local relationships mean repeat clients and referrals. A social moat. How to future-proof. Earn certifications, learn diagnostic electronics, and offer consultation installation bundles. Tradespeople who add customer service and management scale better than those who only do labor. Keep an ear out. One later job uses the same combination of manual skill plus narrative trust found here. 4. Specialized surgeons. Why AI can't replace them. Robotic tools assist, but surgery often requires real-time judgment, tactile feedback, and moral responsibility when complications arise. Surgeons synthesize patient history, unexpected anatomy, team input, and consent issues in seconds. An integrated human judgment call beyond current AI autonomy. How to future-proof. Keep surgical skills sharp, embrace robotic assistive tools, and focus on high-dexterity subspecialties. Communication with patients and teams remains a major differentiator. 5. Early childhood and special education teachers. Why AI can't replace them. Teaching very young children or students with special needs is about modeling behavior, live responsiveness, and physical presence. Children learn from human mirroring, tone, warmth, touch. And educators adapt content on the fly to tiny signals AI can't fully interpret or ethically manage. How to future-proof. Specialize in early intervention techniques, multisensory instruction, and parental coaching. Blend tech as a supplemental tool. Assessment practice, not the teacher. 6. Creative directors and filmmakers. Why AI can't replace them. Creativity isn't just generating images or scripts. It's curating an emotional arc, taking creative risks, and leading collaborators. A director's job is to make subjective aesthetic calls, manage egos, and sell a vision that resonates culturally. AI can assist with drafting, but can't own the cultural intuition and leadership presence required to shepherd a creative team. How to future-proof. Sharpen storytelling instincts, collaborative leadership, and cross-disciplinary fluency. Sound, image, narrative. Use AI as a tool to prototype, not to finalize. 7. Senior executives and strategic leaders, CEOs, COOs. Why AI can't replace them. Leadership is political, moral, and interpersonal. Executives manage complex stakeholder networks, investors, regulators, employees, and make value-driven trade-offs that aren't purely data-optimized. Humans interpret intent, set culture, and make reputational decisions based on context. How to future-proof. Hone negotiation, crisis leadership, and ethical decision-making. Use AI for data synthesis, but keep final accountability and narrative framing human-led. 8. Trial lawyers and negotiators. Why AI can't replace them. In the courtroom and negotiation table, success hinges on persuasion, moral framing, reading juries, and improvisation. Legal outcomes often depend on rhetorical timing, tone, or a judge's mood, variables outside algorithmic certainty. Negotiation also requires trust-building and reputational judgments over years. How to future-proof. Specialize in litigation or high-stakes negotiation, strengthen storytelling, and develop emotional intelligence. Combine AI for research and discovery, but keep courtroom craft human. Notice the overlap with creative leadership. Both win through storytelling and presence rather than raw data. 9. Research scientists who run field experiments. Why AI can't replace them. Lab models are one thing. The messy real world is another. Field scientists, ecologists, anthropologists, experimental physicists working outside controlled settings must design experiments, adapt protocols, and improvise when equipment fails or conditions change. They combine creative hypothesis formation with hands-on problem solving that AI can't execute autonomously in the field. How to future-proof? Develop experimental design skills, multidisciplinary fluency, and remote data management. Learn to translate field observations into compelling hypotheses that human teams can act on. 10. High-ticket relationship sales and dealmakers. Enterprise sales, M&A. Why AI can't replace them. Closing big deals is about human trust, timing, and network capital. Enterprise contracts and mergers hinge on negotiation dynamics, reading power plays, and repairing relationships. Activities built on reputation and emotional intelligence. AI can analyze pricing and risk, but it can't walk into a room and read the room. How to future-proof. Build deep domain expertise, emotional intelligence, and long-term networks. Use AI for data prep, but keep client-facing roles human-driven. Recap time? We just covered 10 high-paying roles where humans hold the advantage, from therapists and critical nurses to creative directors and deal makers. The common thread? These jobs rely on empathy, moral judgment, physical dexterity in messy environments, persuasive storytelling, or high-stakes leadership. Qualities that are hard for current AI to replicate. Actionable takeaway. The quick exercise I promised. Pick your job and answer these 3 questions in a notebook. What one spontaneous decision do I make today that I couldn't explain to an algorithm? Who depends on me for trust rather than just information? What physical or emotional skill do I use that a program can't touch? If you can't answer those with clear examples, start building them. Small steps compound fast. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Which job surprised you the most? I'll read the top comments and make a follow-up about how to transition into one of these careers, including specific skill paths and training options. Final curiosity loop payoff. The job I teased, the one combining handcraft, storytelling, and gut instinct, is a mix you already saw in this list. High-end artisans and bespoke makers. Think master luthiers, couture tailors, heritage restorers. They earn top dollar because they combine technical mastery with narrative value. Exactly the human combo AI can't mimic. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.